Hi, welcome back to another quick technical analysis video. This time it is on Zomedica, also known as Zom. We have seen the share price in the past day be in the green actually. We have seen an increase in price by about 1.6%, and in the past 5 days we can see whilst the share price has been rocky, we are up in that period. When we look over here to the more technical charts, we can see a potential trend change coming. When we look on the MACD, as things do start to become positive once more. In this video we are looking at what this means and giving some of my personal thoughts and opinions on this. Bear in mind guys, this is only a technical analysis, it is not a fundamental analysis. If you want to see that, we definitely can do it for you in the future if this video does get a decent amount of views. Obviously otherwise it may not be worth doing so, but yeah, this is not financial advice either, just my personal opinion. So if you want financial advice, go and see your financial advisor, but do make sure to subscribe to this channel, and that is advice. I do advise you to subscribe to this channel as I think you will enjoy it. You can also join us on Twitter at N2S Finance. I do post on there quite a bit when we have some new news to update you guys on, so hopefully we'll be doing some new tweets very soon. But right now let's get back into this video and look at Zomedica. As you guys will know by now, the score is we are going to start off on the more simple charts just to gauge what is going on, to make it easy for everybody to understand. The past day for Zomedica has been pretty rocky, pretty volatile, but overall we are finishing in the green so far. We can see that we started off on 9.30 on a price of 61 cent, and right now at the end of the day we're coming to 61.8 cent, and obviously if you want a specific number for start off, it was 61.2, and this equates to a 0.01% increase in price. But obviously with the price being only 61 cent, that equates to about 1.69%, so it really is a lot better than it may seem on first impression. On the 5-day chart, we can see that we hit lows in the past 5 days, which were down here at about 58 cent. From there, we have recovered decently. Now we're above 60 cent, you can see, which is very good. And we are now at 61, potentially coming up to 62 in the next week or so, hopefully. And that would be really, really nice to see if we can hit that. Now the past month has definitely hit Zomedica quite hard. You can see up here, July the 6th, we were on a price of 79 cent. Coming up to where we are right now, you can see we're on 61.8. So yeah, we have fallen by a decent amount, that is true. And when things become astonishing is when we look out to the past 6 months where we hit highs up here at $2.66. Right now coming down to the 61 cent range. Why has this happened? Well, there are many reasons for this. Obviously back in the day of early year, January, February, March, we had a lot of speculation in the markets, and we also had a very, very bullish market at that time. Everything was going up, people were putting money into this, that and everything else, and subsequently a few stocks definitely hit extraordinary levels in a short amount of time. Now long term, from a fundamental standpoint, does Zomedica have that potential to do well? It definitely does, I do believe, but I think where the share price went and the amount of time it took to get there, I just think it was a little bit too fast. You can see from January the 7th we were sat on 40 cent, and coming up to February the 5th, 6th and 7th, so basically a month later we were on $2.70. So you can just see what's understand there, what's happened there basically, and gauge whether this is or is not appropriate growth. Either way, the market has said it isn't, as we have fallen back down to the 60 cent range. Unfortunately, we do appear to be stable there at the moment. Now we're going to move over to the more technical charts and have a look at how things are moving on this side, where we can see a few trends for the day. So we're going to start off up here on the moving average. So this line up here is the moving average, sat on 62.24 for the 1-day moving average. Again, ever so slightly higher than where we are right now on 61.85. The reason for that is simply because we have seen this drop most recently in share price, so you would expect it to go down a bit, unfortunately, and because this is a lagging indicator tracking the whole day, it is above where we are right now, but that is just the whole nature of the moving average idea, and that is what we are seeing now here. Now the RSI figure for this stock at the moment is 36. At some points today we have hit about 21 or 22, so very, very close to being considered oversold on the 1 day right there, but things were looking okay overall, so I'm happy to see that. And yes, we are quite low right now, but we are not oversold. We would need to drop by about 16 points to be considered in the oversold range, and yes, on the 1 day it doesn't really matter as much as when we zoom out a little bit. Overall, the MACD trend has been negative most recently because of that drop, picking itself back up right now, and we can see we are definitely seen enough potential to possibly flip up here in the future. Those lines are crossing over, which is a good sign as well, so I'm happy to see that down there. The 5-day chart down here shows a moving average ever so slightly higher than where we are right now. We are pretty much true to that, pretty much on it, so it's not too concerning in my opinion. The RSI figure down here for the 5 days is at 41, 50 neutral. We are 9 points away from it, not really too concerning at all in my opinion. And the MACD trend came bearish just a few moments ago as we saw it drop. But right now, it does have the potential to neutralize and hopefully go back up on the MACD down there. Now, the past month shows us all of the major info that we need to know, and it isn't looking as bad as you may expect. First thing that we are seeing down here on the 1 month chart, if we can just actually get the figures from that, we are seeing the 1 month chart seeing a moving average figure, which is a 50-day moving average, by the way, which is clearly sat down here at a number of 78.36. So 78.36 isn't that bad considering all of the falling that we have and that we have actually foregone in the past few months. So it does make sense. Yes, it's going to be higher than where we are right now, but we're coming close to it right now. And I think a lot of these penny stocks and growth stocks that we have been looking at in the past, they are seeing a bit of a potential now. I'm not saying it is going to happen because I am not a financial advisor, and nor can I say anything for 100% certainty, but a lot of these stocks in the same category as America, which people considered growth stocks a few months ago, a lot of these are seeing a potential trend change at the moment. Whether it lasts or not, in my opinion, will depend on market conditions, but it will be interesting to see if we can keep this up. But overall, yeah, we are seeing that up here on the moving average, obviously above where we are right now. Volume for today at 1.14 million. That is compared to the volume on Friday of let's have a look at that. It was about 10.86 million, and the prior day was at 12 million, the day before that at 15. So volume has been going down ever so slightly. It's slightly below average today, but we are not finished yet, and it's not really too far below to be concerning in my opinion. On the RSI on the past month, we can see a figure of 37. 37 is not too far away from neutral, but yes, we are definitely more towards the oversold side. Not oversold yet, and we definitely have not been for a long time. We came very close to being oversold back here, and arguably back here as well, and you could even say back here, but right now we are seeing a potential recovery as the share price has seen a day in the green today and a pretty flat day on Friday as well, so things are looking okay. Now this is reflected once more in the MACD price and the MACD indications, which show these lines crossing over right now. They're very, very close together at the moment, so not too heavy of a trend change at the moment, but yes, they are flipping over. And on the top here as well, we are seeing a few green bars, and now the bars on the top are coming onto the green side as well, and we've seen some very healthy green candles up there as well. And this on the MACD definitely could indicate to a change in trend, potentially coming for this stock. It's only just speculation right now, and again, as I have said with a lot of our stocks in this category when we have reviewed them in the past few weeks recently, yes, they are showing some good signs, yes, they are hitting a low now potentially, and I do have to say potentially because it is not guaranteed obviously, but they're hitting a level now where we definitely could be seeing some support for these stocks. In the past 5 days, a bit of strength has been in Zomedica and a few others. I think it overall does depend on the market conditions, but from about here on July the 20th, arguably even earlier than that on the 19th, we have been stable in this range, and I think it is definitely possible that we could possibly see a trend change on the stock. Like I said, it is very, very early days in my opinion, and it all depends on what the market as a whole does, but make sure to subscribe, guys, because I will give you updates as things do unravel and unfold. So thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further, we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below, but if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name, so your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that, guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.